All right, I'm back. Here's a quick look at the last 2 points I found. I have a video of me finding them, but I'm putting on a video now. I had a neighbor contact me after they watched some of my videos, and they have an old collection of stuff that was found on the site that I look years ago, and there's some serrated arrowheads in it. There's several of the Amos points, and then I think the rest of the stuff would be out of a field above it that used to be plowed. But here's a look at these. I'll get the video on of me finding these in a day or so, but what you'll see next is just a small collection of somebody that has a few, and one of the serrated points is killer. And it's an Amos, and there's several other ones in the frame, and then some Medina and Fort Ancient stuff from probably on the flat above the real old site. But there's a look at these, and hope you enjoy. Later. Here's some arrowheads my neighbor had that are off one of the sites I look with serrated points. Check this out. Wow, Mark, that's just nuts, that one right there. There we go. That's a nice one. And that one's real nice too. It's that one right here. Wow. See, these are all these Amos corner notches. This one is right here. Mm-hmm. This one. And that looks like about it. I've got stuff off him before back in the day, mm-hmm. and he looked a lot of fields in like Devola, Ohio, and around Marietta, and I would say these are field founds, but these ones aren't, and that's worth right there what he paid for everything, probably 3 times as much. And this is probably out of a field too. He's probably found this. I got an axe off of him one time, but that's a real nice celt.
I think my dad paid $50 for this whole thing.
Like that right there is probably, for what it is, $200. Mm-hmm. That's a good one, Mark. That's a good one right there. Mm-hmm. This one would be an Amos, this one would be an Amos, this one would be an Amos, and that's probably about it. And the other stuff I'd say is field found, and that looks like it's a tool from that site. I have many with this cortex, this rind on them like that, but wow. And that looks kind of like a Hopewell base on that one, a Hopewell point. But these are much older, and you should take that out and get that, because it's glued in there. Yeah. You should get that glue off and put it in a case with, But this one's a good one too. I'd be tickled to death to find that one.
Yeah, those are glued on that paper.
Yeah, great. Well, thanks for letting me get a video of these. I wonder if you can, there. I'll go over them here. There's a few in here that are just off the same site that I found all mine. 1, 2.
How old would this one be in the corner?
9,900 years old. That's the radiocarbon dating. I have a book that shows.
These Hopewells
they're much newer. Yeah, like that's an Medina point there. It's made out of Flint Ridge, and that one would have probably been that long. They've used it and really sharpened it down. That's pretty cool. And some of this stuff, like that's one of the ones. These 3 here are definitely off a site I look. And like this, I'd have to, that's gonna come up. See if the bases are ground on a lot of them. It's got grinding. That'd be an archaic. That's thousands of years old. It's some kind of side notch. And see, most of these are so sharpened down. This one could be. You see how the base is similar on this one, and it's got the light serrations. See, this point, if you'd lay this on, this base is the same size. This point could have probably been this big and just as nice, but they used it and sharpened it all down. And this is Fort Ancient here. This is the most recent, the triangles, like this one too. Those they're probably around 1,000 years old,
Would this been on a spear or something, probably?
Well, what I think